Hello, Scorpio. I'm Amber. Welcome. So, this is going to be your June general reading. I hope you are amazing. And yeah, we're going to do oracle cards, talk about what Spirit is telling me, and then we're going to go into your reading itself and probably more cards. So, if you need a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Links in the description box below. And also, I'm on Instagram and Facebook and Patreon if you want to get these like super early. Okay. So, Scorpio for June. Interesting. Okay. There's something you don't know, Scorpio, and I feel like it's bothering you, you know? Um, there is something that's not going in your favor. This either feels like someone that's not telling you the truth or someone that's deceiving you for their own benefit, whether that's good or bad. And what I mean by that is either because let me say it like this: if you're at work and someone's telling you they're going to give you a promotion, but they're just trying to keep you around so you do a good job, but they don't want to give you a promotion, it's not necessarily good, but it's not bad, like someone's lying to you to hurt you physically. um i feel like I feel like the more that this happens, or the longer that this goes on, these secrets, the more you get unnerved about it and very angry. Not angry, but like, I need to do something about it. You may get impulsive, you may do something out of sorts, but it's because you just feel done wrong. It's like you just want to know the truth. Yeah, opportunities are waiting for you, so it feels like you're waiting on something to happen. You're waiting on something to unfold, and you're trying your best, Scorpio, to believe and have faith that what is promised to you, or what you feel like is going to transpire, is actually going to happen. Yeah, you just want to be happy. See, happiness, romance, celebration, party, and a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Yeah. So this tells me that this situation has been going on for a long time. I do feel like you've been trying to have faith and belief in a person and what they're saying to you, and not trying to look at it in a negative way. So it's just for you to keep that kind of level of happiness, but not have it, but not have it dictated on whether this takes place or not. Okay. Um, yeah, I feel like you just really want things to lighten up, because it's getting frustrating not seeing the fruits of your labor, I'm going to say. Okay. So let's get into your cards, Scorpio. I'm also getting this feeling like your kindness is being taken as weakness, and being like, I feel like you're very serious about what you want, and you feel like someone else or the other party is not taking it as serious as you are, and that's going to make you frustrated. Okay. Okay, let's talk about the overall energy. We have the Three of Cups and the King of Wands, both in reverse here. Yeah. So you're looking for a reason to celebrate. I feel like you're trying to keep the momentum up, and you're trying to be happy in a situation that you can't control. But also, you don't want to overindulge in faith or promises. It's like, I need to see something tangible. I need to see something happen. Very much King of Wands, you being frustrated because you have this idea of what direction you want to go in. And you feel like it's being thwarted, is the word, but hindered by others and their pursuit of happiness and not really thinking about you or your side of things. Okay. So major arcana on the table. Ooh, you actually have a lot. The death, the moon, the tower, and the judgment. The only one that's in the upright is the tower, meaning that there is change. Two things. I feel like change is coming, whether you want it to or not. You just have to allow it to unfold. It's coming up to me as something being revealed to you. So I feel like an expression of feelings, or you expressing your feelings about a situation, like an explosion that kind of moves everything around or changes the situation. I say explosion because it's like, it feels to me like a fine line, and then it's just like this. Okay. So, with the death in reverse, it's like you're trying to keep your head down, Scorpio, but it's getting to a point where it has to end. Okay? It has to end because it's like you know inside that something has to end for your own self. Like there has to be a change in the situation. You can't keep going in the same direction, especially with it being connected to the moon here. It's too inconsistent. It brings about too much confusion, whether this is work, because I'm feeling like for you it's work or a relationship of some sort. And there needs to be a change. But the tower being the upright tells me that the change is coming. You know, it's coming already. This, you keeping your emotions to yourself or keeping your feelings to yourself, is getting to a tipping point for you in June. Okay. And then we have the judgment in reverse. Be careful. Okay. So this row right here is like, you know inside that there needs to be a change, that there needs to be a conclusion to this not working in your favor, or you trying to keep the peace. It's just not working. You know, it's not getting you where it is you want to go. It's not bringing any joy into your life, and that's starting to fall apart, and it's falling apart heavily, like suddenly. Okay. Be careful about jumping to conclusions, getting angry really fast, or miscalculating the situation. So, like I said, it doesn't feel like someone's trying to get over on you, but that's what happens when things are unfair. Because to you, it just looks like, oh my God, this person is overstepping my boundaries. And they probably are, okay? But it's more like, it's not as serious as that. I don't know why I feel like I want to tell you that. It just feels like this person has their own, with the King of Swords, this other party has their own reasons. And for them, those reasons are very logical. But to you, it feels like an overstepping of boundaries, or like someone isn't respecting you the way that they should. So you definitely, with the Two of Coins, Scorpio, have been trying to maintain the status quo or keep things kosher. Okay? I can see that in the Two of Pentacles. It's all about balance. It's all about multitasking. It's like, okay, so they need me to be more attentive. I'm going to do that. They need me to do this, and then I get this in the future. Because I feel like you're doing it because you're going to, it's the hopes or the idea that you'll get something in the future from doing this. Especially with this King of Swords being attached to it. Because it's like you've analyzed the situation and you're using your logic to make the proper choices, because this is what you feel like is going to happen. It's kind of like, this is a promise, right? This is what we communicated. This is our verbal promise. So I believe that this is going to happen for me. Okay. And it has to do with your care for this person. Also, there's a level of respect that you have for them as well. with the King of Cups. But we're going to clarify that. But I do feel like there's a level of sensitivity or respect that you have for them that doesn't allow you to overstep those boundaries, or you're trying to balance it because you feel like this is the choice that you would make to cooperate with this person or this situation. But in this row, you do have the Death card, and the Death card does talk about you wanting a change here. This is not something that you want to continue to do. It's coming to a tipping point where there needs to be a change, where there needs to be a transformation. And it's really coming out in your feelings, right? And feeling emotionally like you're being taken advantage of or something is not fair. Fairness comes out a lot to me. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Justice comes out, but probably not. But it's about fairness. So I do feel like you're dealing with someone that is hard-headed or doesn't want to move. They have an idea. To them, this situation is balanced. To them, it cooperates, or it's balanced on their level. Okay, but I think that they're not seeing it from your side. It's more like, this is what's working for me, so it feels good for me, right? But I don't think that they're thinking about your feelings. A lot of this has to do with you keeping those inside because you don't want to ruffle feathers, or you don't want to hinder progress. Okay. So those feelings are going to spill over. I really do. Especially with the Tower being here. And then there's going to be a questioning phase of what to do next. It's like them seeing that these emotions that you have, you're going to start taking control or trying to do things more fairly on your side. So this is you, Scorpio, standing up for yourself or speaking out for yourself. And there's confusion here with the Moon in reverse. It's like, oh, they're not doing the same thing they were doing. Oh no, something's happening, something's changing. And I feel like they're going to try to stop it, or they're going to try to butter it over or smooth it over. But that's not going to work. You're not going to cooperate the same way because you want changes and you want things to be more balanced. Okay? So be careful of, I do feel like this person isn't going to make the right decision, obviously, because they have their own set plan, and to them that is what they believe is the right thing to do. Okay. But I don't want, especially with all this emotion in this row, you to while out. Is that the word? Like, go crazy. Okay. Or yell or get angry or get frustrated, because I feel like there's a lot of things you want to say. There's a lot of things you want to do to prove your point. And it's almost like there's a lot that can come out of you. Okay. But I feel like you standing up for yourself, and like you evaluating the situation and knowing that there needs to be change or changing the power dynamic is really what's going to help. It's really going to make the changes. It's really going to make things grow, right? So it's almost like you're taking a different approach, but in a way, with the Page of Pentacles, you're doing it in a way to start a more practical path. Even though you don't know if it's going to work, you don't know what's going to come out of it, you're making these changes because you're tired of like this vice grip that you find yourself in with this person and with this situation. So this is you taking control of a situation that no longer brings joy, and you no longer feel okay with it. Okay. So let's see. Let's do the King of Swords. So whichever one they point me at, that's what I'm going to clarify, okay? I should have told you that, but King of Swords, Nine of Wands, Four of Wands. Yeah, they're definitely trying to get their point across, Scorpio. I feel like they have a really good debate. A really good debate. A really good conversation about what they believe and why they believe it and why they're doing the things they're doing. And all of this is almost to distract you, to keep you going in that same direction, or to keep you on the path of balancing the way that they want you to. The problem is it's been going this way for a long time. It's perfect for them, but it's not perfect for you. Which means that in two people, there's a partnership or a relationship or a friendship or a work relation, co-workership, whatever. And there has to be balance on both sides for there to feel stability. And it does look successful because you've kind of been putting your head down and going with the flow, but at the same time, it's not going to last. And they're starting to see that there is a change in the power dynamic. It's like you're starting to wake up, right? You're starting to want change. You're starting to want balance, okay? But I feel like they're going to try to distract you with words, with explanations, with reasons, okay? They're going to be very quick on their toes, so pay attention to that. Okay, on the King of Cups, we have the Page of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Wands. Ooh. You definitely haven't been expressing your feelings the way that you want to. And I feel like that's you being diplomatic is the word that I want to use, because you care about this person. You care about them. So you've kind of been surrendering your power, your passion, what you feel inside, to kind of keep the balance. And it really feels like you just don't want to mess things up. You know, it's like you're giving somebody time to maybe heal. 7 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, fear of rejection. Fear of rejection, or fear like defending yourself way too much in a situation where you should be patient. That's that. Okay. So let's talk about the Tower. 2 of Cups, yeah. You like the partnership, the companionship, the connection that you have. And you just want to work with this person. But at the same time, yeah, it's like you're trying to be a mediator. You're trying to be a mediator. But tell me about the Tower and the Tower and the 8 of Wands. Yeah, the confusion. It's like you're starting to see that things are imbalanced, or things are not, they don't have an order. It's too complicated for no reason. Especially with the Knight of Coins. It's like it's confusing, and it's not getting you where you want to go. It's not consistent. It's not rational. Something feels off with it. And that's where all of this energy, all these thoughts, the actions just don't seem right. I feel like everything is just throwing a red flag at you to pay attention to it. Yeah, you've been holding this stuff in, Scorpio, for a really long time. I don't like that this King of Cups is in reverse, because I feel like that's agitation. So be careful of getting angry and getting mad and wanting what you want. Don't let this person either get agitated because they don't want things to change. Don't let that pull your boundaries down. Let me tell you something. This Ace of Wands came out because this is a chance for change. This is a turning point. For you seeing what wasn't seen before, or you having that realization that wasn't there before, is a turning point. So don't go back on that. Okay, and then the Moon in reverse. I feel like, well, we're going to have another one after this. I can tell. Knight of Wands and the Temperance. Lots of frustration. Yeah. This is a feeling. This is the feeling of hesitation. Yeah, you're tired of waiting. The Hangman. It's like you're tired of waiting. You can feel it in yourself that you're sacrificing way too much. Too much. The Temperance in reverse. Too much sacrificing. Overflowing of sacrificing. And feeling frustrated about what's happening. So it's like your intuition, your instincts are telling you, like, this isn't right. Okay? And then the Death and the Moon. Yeah. So what you need to know, Scorpio, is this isn't the death of hope. Okay? This is a new form of healing. This is a new direction in this. You are going on a healing path and trying to make things work for you. You're still on that path. It's just a different path. So it tells me that you're still healing. You're still working on things. There's still a need for optimism. It's just that you're bringing in, because there's the stars in, like Aquarius is connected to the star, and Aquarius brings in just a different, like an eccentric, different way of looking at things. Okay. So this is a different direction of growth. But this direction of growth with the Empress shows your potential. It's you nurturing the situation, the goal that you want. So with the Fool, don't be afraid to take risks here. Okay. Smart risk, like have care and love involved in it, but it's don't be afraid to go in a different direction. Okay. So let's pull some advice, and then we'll pull an oracle card. Ooh, 6 of coins and the Lovers. I love it, love it, love it. Okay. So this is meant to be. The Lovers does talk about decisions. It talks about a really big choice for yourself. Okay. So you have to give to something. It's important for things to have balance. Okay. And balance means there has to be proper give and take on both sides. Not just you giving, not just them taking, or whatever that situation is. But it has to be balanced for things to be fair. Okay? For it to feel like the right choice. So this is you not only setting boundaries, Scorpio, but also creating balance in your life where it needs to be so you can continue on the path. Because after the Lovers is the Chariot, and the Chariot is victory and control and willpower, and effort, mastery over a situation. Okay? So let's pull an oracle card for you. Express yourself creatively. Start something new. What creative pursuit do you feel drawn to? And this is not only creativity like drawing and art. This is creativity as far as the wands go. And the Ace of Wands is all about your willpower, your passion, your force, your drive, all of those things. So when you want success, where is that going to take you? So this is about you putting energy into something and passion into something that you believe. The only dark side to this card is that passion and energy sometimes can come off real forceful. Okay? And you don't want to be that way. This is like smart, spiritual, open energy. Okay? So you feel what you feel, use it to your benefit, but not in an angry or abrasive way. Okay? All right, Scorpio, I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.